Perfect.
Buenas.
Go, yeah, you. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, One Man, Three Hearts. And welcome to a very special members-only chat Q&A where all of our dear and loyal members now have the opportunity to ask me questions about our award-winning short documentary, It Started with the Heart, a Sugar Beach Digital production distributed by DocuMarket, now available on Vimeo.com. Welcome, everybody, welcome. Today's special members-only chat exclusive is sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com. The quick link can be found in the bio description of our homepage. Please support the film as well as my mission to finish the full feature and move myofibrillar myopathy by visiting 5heartsmerch.com and all of our support links in the bio. Elaine, our first member to join us this afternoon. How are you? Elaine says hi, Christoph, producer Jennifer, and the Heart Train family. Hi, Elaine. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to hear which ones of you have watched the film using our free watch code, as well as to hear all of your interesting questions that you have for me today. So welcome, everybody. Elaine, I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. As you could tell, my voice is not really cooperating. I've been doing a lot of talking today and it's ready to give out. But we're going to push through. We're rallying, baby. And we are here. We're going to show up and show out. Shady Leg, what's up? Shady Leg says spring is in the air. Exciting times. Shady Leg, it sure is. Although I can't say that it feels like spring in Jersey right now. Heart Train fam, remember I'm on a mission to finish the full feature of my film. So in an effort to support and help the rally, please be sure to visit It Started with the Heart on GoFundMe, where you can make a generous contribution to help me in my mission and movement to move MFM and finish the full feature. Elaine says, you're so strong. Have a good rest after this live stream. Yes, Elaine, yes. And I'm not tired. I just need to rest my vocal cords. But that's it. I feel otherwise very energized. I'm excited to be here with all of you. I'm excited to discuss the film. And I really hope that you guys took advantage of the watch code and that you all enjoyed watching, whether it's with a loved one, your family, a close friend. And please, we do invite you to share the film with others so that we can continue to gain interest. Guys, can you please join me in shouting out and showing lots of love to the producer of not only my short documentary, but of One Man, Three Hearts platforms, the creator of the Heart Train, the co-content creator, marketing strategist, genius behind One Man, Three Hearts, and of course our moderator that holds it down in all of our chats. Guys, please flood the chats with W's and tiger emojis for the talented, brilliant producer Jennifer Cascardo. Producer Jennifer saying, "Members, it's time to start your questions. It's Q&A hour with yours truly for Make It a Movie Weekend." Elaine says, "I did enjoy your film. I have 3 questions." Elaine, I love it. Let's go. Elaine, what would you like to know, my dear honey? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. As you enter the chat, please don't forget to like, share the live, comment, and of course, your support is always appreciated through super chats, super stickers, and of course, becoming one more member. So let's get it going. Also, guys, you may notice that we do have a goal for our Power Hour Q&A. 5 supers of $5 and above. Okay, that is a separate goal from our YouTube bonus. 5 supers. That is a goal that I've set for today's chat and Q&A to support my mission and movement to move myofibrillar myopathy. So any and all that are able to support, it's greatly appreciated. All right, Elaine is officially kicking things off with our first question of the afternoon. Elaine asks, "At summer camp, after the dread of being forced to take your shirt off, Kyle changed your mindset about your scars and pacemaker in a very positive way. Are you still in contact with Kyle?" Elaine, that's a great question. And I will point out that this is actually one of the more popular points of the short documentary. A lot of people resonate with this particular moment. I will tell you that I'm definitely still in touch with Kyle. He's one of my closest friends. He actually just recently became an uncle. Shout out and congrats to Kyle, but we have known each other since kindergarten. And now we are still friends to this day. We just both turned into our 40s. And this special moment was actually one of the questions that I was asked when I attended the Tampa Bay Underground Film Festival, which was my first film festival acceptance. And the director of the festival actually asked me a similar question about that experience. And so it just goes to show what a powerful moment it is in the film. And Elaine, I'm so glad that you picked up on that as well. Producer Jennifer is reminding our chat today that free code is active through 12 p.m. midnight tonight. Any member, 11:59, any member join gets you a free rental code, which is reposted in our community section. Elaine, it really is a sweet and beautiful relationship. We're very, very close to this day. Producer Jennifer says 53 minutes remains, 5 separate supers of $5 support. Simultaneously, YouTube Live bonus is on. Super chats, gifts, and memberships is on the consecutive hot streak. Damian Cole, you made it, buddy. I'm so happy to see you. Heather Friend, lighting up our screen, light mint green, with a very generous super today, giving us 1 out of our 5 super goal. Heather Friend, it's so good to see you, honey. Welcome, welcome. Heather Friend is one of our loyal members, very supportive here on the Heart Train, and the true definition of a friend. Producer Jennifer saying, "Members, gathering is helping inform the Heart Train subs what it started with the Heart Q&A. My apologies, guys, bear with me. with my voice, although it seems to be getting a little bit better. I think it's excited just as much as I am to partake in the Q&A. Okay, next question. Who has another question about the film? I'm so excited, guys. The film is just every single time that I watch it, I cannot believe that this is my life, that that's my story, that was so beautifully told by the award-winning production team at Sugar Beach Digital. But there's so much more to divulge and to share, so many more details to go into. And that's why I'm on a mission to finish the full feature. Visit that GoFundMe link. It started with the heart. Quick link in the bio description. Elaine says, 2. Your sexuality was kept a secret for a significant period of time. When did you decide to come out? Who did you tell first? I came out at the age of 24. And truth be told, I was just so tired of living a lie while simultaneously fighting for my life. The more things progressed with my illness and my condition, and the more difficult things got for me, I started to understand just how pointless it was to be living inauthentically. And the last thing that I would have wanted was for anything dire or tragic to occur, and for me to leave this world having not shared with especially my loved ones my true, authentic self. And that is a lesson that I share with every single one of you. It's so important to be yourself, embrace who you are, love yourself, and don't be afraid to be who you're meant to be. The first person that I shared with was actually my mother. And it's because I was with her. She was making dinner, and it was just a spontaneous moment. There was no rhyme or reason. I just sort of blurted it out in that moment. And I was so relieved when I did, because being a child of Caribbean parents, those of you that are Caribbean or of Caribbean descent, you understand that there is really no tolerance for any kind of alternate lifestyle when it comes to sexuality. And so my parents were no different. That was not something that they grew up with or were prepared to deal with. And so there was almost a big fear that my parents would not love me or accept me if they knew who I truly was. So I came out as bisexual when I was 24. Then I told my mother first. Heather Fred, thank you. Thank you. Guys, I truly speak from my transplanted hearts. And I really hope that you are able to sense and feel just how authentic and genuine and vulnerable I'm being with all of you, because I believe that that is the way that we can honestly and truly connect with one another. I've spent too much of my life hiding, pretending to be something that I'm not, and that's just no longer a space that I want to reside in. Damien Cole, my brother from another mother. What's up, buddy? Thank you again. You know, Damien, you weren't with us earlier. I hope that you had a chance to watch the replay. But I was so touched by your transparency last night. All of you, Heart Train passengers, your willingness to be so open. And so I tried to do the same in return. Damien Cole says, same. I was 18 when I told my mom. Wow, that's beautiful, Damien. I'm so glad you did. And there's no right time. You know, you do it in your own time. It's different for everybody. Everybody is comfortable sharing different aspects of their life at different points. And that's okay too. It's whenever you are ready. Don't ever have anybody force you into that situation. Heather Friend says the relief. My stepson is trans, and the relief he felt when he told us, so brave. Heather Friend, amen, amen. So brave. I commend him. Elaine says, thank you so much for that. I can definitely sense your authenticity, Christoph. Thank you, Elaine. I'm glad you do. Oh, Elaine, a relief like no other. A truly great relief. Great question, Elaine. All right, who's next? Who's next, guys? Who has another question? Remember, if you have watched and taken advantage of the free members only watch code, we do ask that you leave a comment and review on Vimeo.com. Again, that's It Started with the Heart on Vimeo.com. There's a quick link not only in the code post, the free watch code community post, but as well as in the support links located in the bio description of my homepage. Producer Jennifer says Heather Friend shows the world who the heart train is. Love releasing safely is our ride. Elaine, my last question. Have you forgiven yourself yet for accidentally putting your first transplanted heart into rejection? Elaine, this is such a deep and touching question. The answer is partially. There are moments when I'm at peace with it because I know that now, as I am on my mission and movement, that I can continue to spread awareness, to let other patients know through counseling the vital importance of taking our meds consistently and on time. That is a very big part of my giving back. And so, from that standpoint, I feel as though I went through that hurdle for a purpose that was bigger than me. However, I am still upset with myself at times for my immaturity, for my lack of respect of such a beautiful miracle. And so I'm still wrestling with it a bit. I do try to remind myself that I was very young, that for most of my early years I was coddled by my parents, and so being released out into the real world and going to college, living on campus, being on my own and in charge of my health for the first time, that it was a lot of responsibility that I don't think I was necessarily prepared to handle. And so I do give myself a bit of grace in terms of understanding that my naivete and immaturity did play a part in that. But again, it's been a bit of a back and forth. So it's been one of the harder issues that I've wrestled with over the years, but I'm working on it and I'm getting there. Especially through conversations with producer Jennifer, that has really helped to heal me a great deal. Conversations with my family. I was in therapy for a number of years where I discussed that very deep issue. And so, as most of us, I'm a work in progress, and I'm trying to forgive myself little by little, not just for that, but for many mistakes and things that I've done that I'm not proud of. Yes, producer Jennifer is letting the chat know that deeper answers can be found in the series titled Top 10 Answers in Playlist section. I discuss many directions you want to know questions. 40 minutes. We have 40 minutes. We just need 4 more supers of $5 or over. And that's separate from our YouTube bonus program. Damien Cole says, I always wondered about the power of five until I watched the documentary. How did you feel when you put it all together with the dates? Damien, you want to talk about an out of body experience? When my mother, because she was the one that really had all of the data collected, she's really good like that. So when I was doing research as I was writing my book, and I asked her for the date, and she messaged me to tell me the date that I met the Pope, and I made that connection, my entire body went numb. It was as if I had stepped outside of myself and truly understood that this is so much bigger than me, that there are things at work that are far beyond my knowledge, my comprehension, but it's all for a purpose. And in a way, it lit a fire in my soul to know that I had to push forward, that I had to keep going with this mission because, again, there was something miraculous at work. Great question, David. Great. And it's truly, something, again, that I think it makes people understand that there are connections in life. Sometimes we may not always be aware of them, but there are things that play that we may not necessarily understand all the time. There are things that work. There are reasons for things occurring in our life that, again, in the moment, we could be upset about it, we could be frustrated, but if we really take the time to reflect and look back and, as you said, make those connections, you can start to see all the pieces of the puzzle coming together in your life. We all have purpose. We all have meaning. We all have a reason that we are here. And sometimes we don't necessarily understand it until we look at the bigger picture. Producer Jennifer says, Damien, behind the scenes, coincidentally, we delivered the short to Christoph to first watch, also on a fifth. Absolutely unintended God wink. Producer Jennifer, and we have 5 people in the chat. Would you look at that? Oh, Damien, I appreciate it, but you don't have to thank me. I really do appreciate it. Heather Friend, dropping our second super out of our 5 super goal. Thank you so much, Heather. Lighting up our screen. Once again, mint green. W's in the chat for our dear and beloved Heather Friend. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Elaine says, I'm pleased you are working on forgiving yourself and have partially achieved that. Perhaps in a few months, if I ask you again, you will say you're fully forgiven yourself. That's the goal, Elaine. That and you and I will no longer be procrastinating. We are going to get on things right when they happen. Right, producer Jennifer, shouting out our dear Heather Friend, saying support streaming towards MVP Super Gifter for Q&A hour. Yes, we can. Heather Friend, we definitely can. Also, please don't forget, chat to like, comment, share the live, double tap your screens. You can also hit the top right corner 3-dot drop down menu. Also, to let you know that rubies are now super chats on this interface. Rubies are now considered super chats here on this interface. Let's keep the questions going. So Heather friend, this hour is a special Q&A dedicated to all of you that haven't had the chance to watch the film. It's a public live, but only our members are able to chat and ask questions in today's live. So if you have any questions in regards to the award-winning short documentary, It Started with the Heart, about my inspirational life, please bring it on. Oh, sorry, super stickers. Yes, my bad. Thank you, Damien. I misspoke. Super stickers is rubies. Super chat is supers. I got all tongue twisted with all these terms here. Thank you, Damien. Thank you. I'm glad you caught that. As well as producer Jennifer. Thank you. Yes, producer Jennifer is reminding you that all support links are in the drop down list behind the money icon next to comments. Yes, hi subs. We see you. If you're not a member, we appreciate you listening and following along and hope that one day you will become a member here on the Heart Train. Today's special Q&A is sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com. There is a special documentary shirt that you can purchase, get your swagger on, and go out into the world and represent for One Man, Three Hearts, as well as It Started with the Heart. These are great questions so far, and this is exactly why I was so excited to rejoin you all again today, because I love going deep with all of you. I love sharing more about my journey, and I can't wait to be able to be fully funded on the GoFundMe so that we can really share all the fun and full story details of my life story in the full feature. There is so much more. You have no idea. If you only knew the journey that I've been on, it has been quite the ride, but I'm loving every second of it. And truly being here with all of you makes it that much better. Makes it all worth it, honestly. Producer Jennifer is letting the chat know that we've recently allowed ads during a lives. Enjoy supporting the watch with a smile because your patience is boosting YouTube to support more and open us up to new audiences. So thank you all so much for watching and letting those ads play out. It is greatly appreciated and helps me incredibly. Who has our next question? Make it a movie weekend. Remember, guys, all members, all channel members can take advantage of that free watch code until 11:59 p.m. tonight. That code is currently posted in our community post tab of the homepage. You simply go to vimeo.com. It started with the heart and type in that code when it's time to check out. Heather Friend says, how did you decide on what to include in the documentary and book, or rather what you left out? So the book was a different entity from the documentary. When I started writing my book, my vision was very small. I did not expect for my mission and movement to blow up as much as it did when I was referred to the award-winning production team at Sugar Beach Digital and began working with the extraordinary and brilliant producer Jennifer Cascardo. When I was writing my book, it was more of just a cathartic release. And so I was telling the story of my life and the prominent moments that really affected me throughout my journey up until the age of 30 or so. Now, the short documentary, the reason, one, I was not expecting that. When I was referred to producer Jennifer's company, I again still had a very limited vision. I could not see myself as more than I was. I had a very, very difficult time understanding my value, my purpose, and I had originally asked them to put together a promotional video to promote my book, just to expand reach because I had reached a bit of a standstill and a roadblock where I was no longer growing. Well, 6 months later, I was surprised by Sugar Beach Digital with this incredible short documentary. And they really did such a masterful job of comprising as much of the details as possible into the 23 minutes. And that is a long time for a short documentary, believe it or not. And producer Jennifer and Kenneth Haidt skillfully chose which elements to focus on and highlight. So that was their brilliance and genius at work. I cannot take credit for that whatsoever. I simply put pictures in a Dropbox and they turned it into a magical, inspirational film, award winning. Uh, yes, exactly. Producer and editor, producer Jennifer Cascardo, and Kenneth Haidt had short creative. Yes, it was an absolute surprise, and it was the best surprise of my life. Guys, truth be told, I never imagined that my story would be on the big screen, be in film festivals, and receive such official notoriety. I never imagined that I would be worldwide on a movement to move myofibrillar myopathy forward, touching and reaching people all over the planet. Thank you, producer Jennifer. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for making my dream and vision come to life. Damien Cole says, it's an amazing film. Like I said, I cried a little bit. Damien, I'm so touched. Heather Friend says, you and producer Jennifer were definitely meant to work together. I love how you support each other. I absolutely believe that. I believe that producer Jennifer and Sugar Beach Digital were meant to tell and share my story with the world. There is no doubt about that. And together we have truly built something spectacular. Producer Jennifer is informing you that they were only able to use content that I and my family had submitted for edit. Hence, they want to finish the film and include my doctors, twists we have not exposed yet, and the force of community required. Thank you for your patience and trust, says producer Jennifer. Producer Jennifer says, at Heather Friend, we've journeyed many times before. Sorry, the travel. Many times before we met, one could not tell this story without having experienced life. And a funny thing is, I always say to producer Jennifer, Through our conversations, we discovered that there are so many coincidences in terms of locations that we've been at, or friends, or mutual acquaintances. And I say to myself, I'm sure that we were probably in the same place at the same time long before we were officially introduced. That's just how life is. And David Cole says, your life story is amazing and an inspiring for a lot of people and changes people's outlook on life. I can't wait for a longer version. 25 minutes remaining for 3 more supers. Can we do it, Heart Train? We have the power of 5 here with us today. Let's get it. Let's rally. Elaine says, I just went back to listen to your answer to my question 2 regarding coming out, as I missed it due to letting the advert run. It was very difficult, but I did it for you and only you. I've added part 3. Thank you. Thank you. What was their response? Well, thankfully, my mom was very understanding. And in fact, if you read my book, you will know that there was a moment where she divulged something personal to me about her life, kind of to even the playing field. And I feel like in that moment, that made me feel like she understood what it is like to hold something back from someone you love. And truth be told, I had built up this big over the top reaction from everybody, and it wasn't like that. Everybody that I shared with that was close in my life was either extremely understanding, very empathetic, or they were just like, okay, what's the big deal? This is like, I do not care. Like, whatever makes you happy, Chris. And that was one of the biggest blessings ever. I got myself so worked up. I thought that I was going to lose people, that people were going to be disgusted by me, that no one would want to have a relationship with me, especially my guy friends. And that was far from the case. Producer Jennifer says, members, you will watch all the behind the scenes production. Drops will be shared. We have achieved 2 out of our 5 super chat goal, thanks to our dear Heather friend. We just need 3 more supers of $5 or more. Heather friend says, it boggles my mind that you would think of yourself as anything less than amazing. Oh, Heather friend, that is so sweet, honey. Thank you. Thank you. But we all have our insecurities. We all have our flaws. We all have things that we worry about, that we're self conscious about, things that we'd like to improve or change about our personalities. However, I'm starting to love myself more and more, flaws and all. I'm starting to embrace every bit of myself, and I can confidently say that I owe so much of that to the support around me, my family, my friends, producer Jennifer, and every single one of you here on the platform. Oh, producer Jennifer, does it ever? Heart Train, the GoFundMe needs a rally. Bulk funds are our next goal. We would love to arrange production days this summer. Help us get on track. Can donate generously to It Started with the Heart on GoFundMe.com. That quick link again is in the bio description of our homepage. If you watch the short and you see why I need to move MFM forward, you understand the mission, please visit that GoFundMe and donate today. Or even if you just love me and you want to support me. Support all things One Man, Three Hearts. It Started with the Heart on GoFundMe.com. Producer Jennifer says, in the meantime, we will be enjoying One Man, Three Hearts YouTube channel to encourage financial independence for all and a Move MFM movement forward. Elaine says, that was so beautiful and thoughtful of your mom to do that in that moment. The fear in our minds is often worse than the reality. Elaine, that is something that I believe so wholeheartedly. You know, the build up, the anxiety leading up to any situation. It could be a job interview, it could be surgery, it could be a difficult discussion, going to take an exam, any of the above. You know, sometimes our minds can play tricks on us and get us all worked up. And then once we have arrived at whatever situation, we end up realizing that it's not as intense as we made it out to be in our heads. Damien says, love you guys. Love you, Chris. I gotta go, but have an amazing day. Thank you, Damien. Thank you so much, brother. I love you too, man. Mrs. G, what an honor. Our parlor car member here with us in the live Q&A. Mrs. G says, hi, Chris. Nice to see you. Doing better? Hello to everyone else. Mrs. G, thank you for joining us. Mrs. G, were you able to watch the short documentary using our free members only watch code? Right? It's always great when we see Mrs. G. If you have, Mrs. G, and you have any questions, I would love for you to present them here in today's Q&A. Mrs. G says, I'm doing good, thanks to God. Amen, my friend. Amen. Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm hoping that you all have a wonderful evening and a great week ahead. Sending you all positive vibes and positive energy for that. Producer Jennifer shouting out Mrs. G, saying thank you so much for your lead and monthly support of member status. Two out of 5 supers. We just need 3 more supers of $5 and more, $5 or more to hit today's Q&A goal. Our target goal, we just need 3 more supers. Can we get 3 more supers? Can we get 3 more supers? Heather Friend. Heather Friend, the MVP, gifter of today's Q&A. Shout out and W's in the chat to Heather Friend for once again lighting up our screen with a very generous mint green super chat. Oh, Mrs. G. Okay, great. That's wonderful. I wasn't sure if you were able to, but I'm so glad that you did. Mrs. G, do you have any questions? Anything additional that you'd like to know? Also, again, reminding you, for those of you that have not had the chance, please leave us a comment or review on Vimeo if you have seen the short. We would love to read your feedback, and that also helps producer Jennifer to shop the short, looking for other producer opportunities, as well as to finish the full feature. Producer opportunities are available if you email myself at oneman3hearts@gmail.com, or you can email producer Jennifer at sugarbeachdigital.com. Producer Jennifer is letting the chat know 15 minutes remaining for 3 more supers. Well, 2 more. YouTube Rally Streak is on the line too. Rattle the list, Chris. Let's go, baby. We need 1 more Ruby. We need 1 more member. And can we get 2 more supers? Help us activate our YouTube bonus program and not lose our streak. Oh, Heather Friend, thank you. I love you too. I love you so much. Keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Heather Friend says, I just talked to her today. She is thinking about you. Oh, please send UK Duck Girl our deepest and sincerest love. Questions, questions, questions. Bring them on, baby. Let's go. Anything and everything about the film. Please don't be shy. We encourage your participation. There's no such thing as a stupid question. So even if it's something simple, please ask away. And guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Double tap your screens. Hit the top right corner. 3-dot drop down menu. Producer Jennifer is letting you all know that we are full transparency during YouTube bonus months. February was our first month and we bonused $35. Trust, we're aiming to add a big fat 0 to those 2 numbers for March. Don't forget to like, double tap your screens, and also hit the top right corner 3-dot drop down menu. I'm so glad. Heather Friend, I hope she's feeling well. And I just want her to know that the entire Heart Train is always behind her and thinking about her. Such a beautiful soul. You both are. And I'm so happy that you connected. Mr. Jeffrey says bonus drive started in November. We have a lot of catching up to do. Contest ends June 30th, and we want our heart train to fly past the target. We have about 10 minutes left, guys. 10 minutes left to achieve our target bonus and hit that YouTube bonus program. So let's rally, baby. It's our members rally. Make it a movie free watch code weekend. Let's rally. And don't forget, the rally doesn't end here. You have until at least 11:59 p.m. to take advantage of that free watch code and enjoy 23 minutes of my inspirational life story. The award-winning It Started with the Heart, produced by Sugar Beach Digital, distributed by DocuMarket, now available on Vimeo.com. And even if you're not a member, you can still enjoy the film for a special discounted price of $3.33 for rental and $5.55 for purchase. That's for those of you that want to hold on to me forever. Heather Friend says, she is amazing, and my life is so much better for knowing her. You brought us together. Oh, Heather Friend, it's a pleasure. Producer Jennifer says, we've added a consecutive drive. We don't want to miss a stop on the journey to a victorious life. Any more questions about the film? The short documentary? It Started with the Heart? Bring them on, baby. Heather Fred says, I feel bad. I haven't watched the documentary, but I bought it a while ago. I will watch it later today, I promise. Heather Friend, you're never too late to the party. And I'm just so glad that you bought it and you have it and you can watch it whenever you're comfortable. You know, it's definitely something that you want to be in the right headspace so that you can absorb all of the beauty and inspiration in the short film. But truly, I gotta say, if I'm being very honest, you're one of the people that I am truly excited to hear what you think and to get your feedback because I know that you're going to be so touched and love it. Trust me, Sugar Beach Digital, they really did their big one. They were so absolutely amazing. I don't even have the words. I've run out of adjectives. There is nothing to truly quantify and capture my feelings in terms of what they produced. Drea, you made it. Drea, how's work been? How are you, honey? I hope that your day has not been too stressful. It's a Sunday, so I hope things were chill. And hopefully you're headed home soon. Uh, Producer Jennifer says, Heather Friend, maybe watch with Dove. Start a watch party. I'm sure 23 minutes is a breeze for us chatty girls. That's so cute. Heather Friend, I'm so excited too. I can't wait. But please don't put pressure on yourself, okay? I know it's tough. We all have different things going on behind the scenes, but I can't wait. Drea dropping off some sunshine. I know, right, Producer Jennifer? Drea, tell us you are not at work. My goodness. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys could have a cool little watch party, get some snacks together. If you ask me, it's a perfect weekend to cuddle up with your loved ones, your friends, your family, put on a short documentary, and let it ride. Wow, Heather Friend sending us another very generous super. This is Heather Friend's 20th super on a live stream. And we officially have hit our super goal thanks to our loyal and OG housewife, real housewife of One Man, Three Hearts, Drea. W's in the chat for Heather Friend and Drea. We've officially hit and achieved our goal. Now we just need our YouTube bonus and we'll be rocking and rolling, baby. We need one super sticker and one member. Either, no, we had a member. We just need one super sticker, right? We had one gifted member, I believe, at the beginning of the chat, no? Tether friend, indeed. It is super awesome. Super chat awesome. Producer Jennifer, congratulating and shouting you all out. She says, we did it. Amazing. Way to go, members. Heather and Drea. YouTube meet the fam. We just need one. Okay. Thank you, producer Jennifer. I wasn't sure I was getting this morning's live blurred with today. So we need a member drop and a super sticker. And we'll be off to the races for the YouTube bonus program. Heather friend, sending a super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you. The generosity continues to flow, and I appreciate it immensely. We are at 225 members as of this morning. Producer Jennifer is letting the chat know. Another flip to another 5. Does anybody have any more questions about the film? Please don't be shy, guys. I'm literally, and when I say literally, an open book and an open film. You can ask away. Producer Jennifer, I am right there with you. A big smile for beautiful you and Heather Friend. W's in the chat for our dear Heather Friend, the true definition of what it is to be a friend. Mrs. G says, I have a question. If you would have taken better care of your health when you were younger, would this sickness taken longer to get to you? Mrs. G, to be truthful, there's really no way of knowing, but my assumption is yes, especially in regards to my abusing of pain medication and narcotics. Now, the reason I say that is because narcotics are known to have a slowing effect on the body. They slow down your muscle movement, they weaken your muscles temporarily, they also slow down your breathing, your respiratory function, and so it even lowers your blood pressure. And so the fact that I was overdoing that and taking lots of pain prescription meds to the point that I was abusing them. From my personal standpoint, again, this is not fact. There's really no way of knowing just because of how rare my condition is, but I do believe that I put myself into respiratory failure faster because of my addiction. And I also do believe that I compromise my physical weakness as well because of overdoing the prescription medication abuse. I was addicted to prescription meds for 6 years following my second heart transplant. And I just know that that could not have been good on my body. So I personally believe, yes, that I did move things quicker along. Not something that I'm proud of by any means. And I share because I hope that whoever's listening right now or watching the replay in the future can learn from my mistakes and not make those same pitfall choices. Elaine says producer Jennifer and her team did an exceptional job of bringing your story to life. I guess you verbalized your story and handed over the photos and then went home. Producer Jennifer then worked her magic. She actually worked her talent, then her genius and brilliance. But I know what you mean. But it wasn't magic. Elaine, you're so right, though. I actually just gave them photos in a Dropbox, and I shared with them my book. Producer Jennifer and Kenneth Haidt, they both read the book and they saw the bigger vision. They saw the mission, the movement, and helped me to fulfill my dream. There's much more to present. Producer Jennifer absolutely says thousands of photos and small video clip documentation. Much more to come. Heather Friend says, I totally get it, Chris. 14 years sober. So glad you're still with us. Thank you. Mrs. G, thank you so much for your question. I really appreciate it. That was really great. That was a great question. Can we get one more member? Can we get just one more member? All we need is one more member. Producer Jennifer says, we were very surprised to see his family was able to provide, so we extended his hope of a promo to its true value. Heather Friend, thank you. I believe that too. Heather Friend says, it was part of your journey. It helped make you the man you are today. I agree. And that's why I tussle with the idea of regret because I truly am in a place of acceptance and peace. And I'm really proud of the man that I've become. And I don't think that it would have happened had any aspect been changed. And so that's why, as I said to Elaine earlier, that I'm really working towards forgiving myself and accepting myself fully, flaws and all. Yeah, that's right, producer Jennifer. They read the book, then they did not speak to me. There was no conversation. I did not relay the story to them. And so it was really their brilliance. Like that just put that amazing award winning short together. That's what they do at Sugar Beach Digital, baby. We live to tell the rare story. Amen, producer Jennifer. And the way you tell the story is so absolutely incredible and breathtaking. Producer Jennifer has several other clients, several award-winning productions. Guys, if you only know, we are only scratching the surface of that talent. Elaine, you, if you only knew, you guys have a glimpse, but there is a whole world of talent, tenacity, intelligence, and brilliance. Have a friend. You can gift the membership under the money symbol. The money symbol has a list of options that should be available to you. Thank you so much, Heather Friend. You are so generous and kind. Thank you. Heather Friend has officially not only activated our YouTube bonus program, but has rejoined as a member for an additional 7 months. We got one more member. We got one more member. Wow, W's in the chat. Guys, have a friend, our MVP gifter of today. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Heather Friend, I also recommend going back and watching last night's game night. It really was a powerful one. I think you'll really appreciate it. I think you'll learn some very deep and intimate facts about your fellow passengers, and I just think you'll really love that based on who you are. Producer Jennifer says, "This is my end of career days dream. When I retire, the world will know our name. Off quietly into the sunset I'll go." Mrs. G says, "I'm sorry, but now you and all of us get to learn from other people's mistakes. You have come a long way. Your positive attitude inspired a lot of us." Mrs. G, thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate you saying so. Of course, Heather Fred. Of course. I was really impressed because last night's game night was Let's Get Deep. There's also a special mystery voice guest. So if you watch and activate the live chat replay, you could try to make your guesses on who it is and play along. It's a really fun time. But again, that was producer Jennifer's genius idea, and I'm so happy because I love being able to include you guys into the channel and bring you guys into the platform. Elaine says, producer Jennifer, I'm eager to see how you and your team bring the rest of Christoph's book to life. You, Elaine, so am I. I'm so excited because the short, it feels like a full story. I just know that it's not because of my life. And so I can't wait. And you guys are helping us to get there. So thank you. Please visit It Started with the Heart on the GoFundMe. Help us to reach our goal. Donate, donate, donate. Continue to support the channel by visiting the support links in the bio, sharing the channel, watching the trailer, sharing the trailer, and sharing the short documentary itself, watching my videos all the way through, our videos. There will be more, Heather Fred. There will be more. Producer Jennifer says, it tickles my soul when Crystal blushes with amazement about the journey. The activity we handle daily has him swamped. We really We really do, and I'm just, I put producer Jennifer through the ringer because, as I've gone through this journey, I've also realized a lot of trauma that I never dealt with and that I never faced. I feel that I've grown very much spiritually and as a person, emotionally, mentally, and I tell you guys this all the time that I believe as human beings, we ultimately never stop growing. We never stop learning about ourselves. We never stop chasing to be better. And so, even, if you're early in life, middle age, late in life, it's never too late. We touched on that earlier. It's never too late to restart, to begin again. And so, I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of producer Jennifer, and I'm thankful for her. And I'm proud of everything that we've accomplished together as a team. I could not have done it on my own. Heather Fred, okay. Have a great rest of your night and an even better week. We'll be back live again tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, approximately from dialysis, and then Tuesday night, our usual 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great, great night, Heather friend, and thank you again. I love you so much, honey, and please send love to your stepson and tell him that I'm so proud of his bravery. Producer Jennifer says, it's been 4 years of film, brand, marketing, and content mastery, all while unfolding the big onion called Chris. Elaine says, when your film finished, I said, oh no, don't stop. I want to see more. Oh, Elaine. She's a slut mess. How are you, honey? I'm so glad that you made it, that you were able to pop in. It's good to see you, boo. Kyler Fred, we love you too. You're most welcome. Thank you. We may drop a surprise during dialysis tomorrow, so pop in and find out, says producer Jennifer. Jesus Thomas, I'm doing well. I'm doing great. Feeling good. Enjoying this beautiful Sunday as we rally with the heart train. Happy Sunday afternoon. Thank you all for the likes. I appreciate it. Today's Q&A was sponsored again by 5heartsmerch.com. Get yourself some merch, some swagger. We have a little bit of everything for all of you, but especially we have a documentary t-shirt. It started with the heart t-shirt with the film poster, so you can go out and rep into the world and introduce It Started with the Heart worldwide. She's a snot mess, sending the cutest super sticker. Thank you so much. Slop, thank you. Thank you so much, honey. She's a slop mess, saying love my new shirts. W's for slop mess, who just lit up our super chat with a bright yellow generous super, but also who just received 2 items from 5heartsmerch.com. Be like Slop Mess and get your merch today. I promise you will love it just as much as she does. Okay, Slop Mess, deal. Deal, I can't wait to see it. Producer Jennifer says, Slot, you are such a bright member, and we love your support. Guys, please help me to give a big shout out. W's in the chat and tiger emojis for producer Jennifer Cascardo, producer of One Man, Three Hearts platforms, creator of the Heart Train, co-content creator, marketing strategist, the genius behind One Man, Three Hearts, our live stream moderator that always holds it down, the producer of It Started with the Heart, guys, W's and tiger emojis from producer Jennifer Cascardo. A force not to be reckoned with. Producer Jennifer is letting the chat know. Members watch last night and see if you can figure out who your mystery voice for Move MFM was. The message for all of us was simply beautiful. That's last night's mystery voice. Game night, now available in our One Man, Three Hearts Alive Lives playlist. I want to thank you all for joining us for this question and answer about the film. You guys had some really profound questions. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I'm really hoping that all of you members will take advantage and watch with the free watch code. Really hope that you enjoy our award-winning short documentary about my inspirational life. It Started with the Heart, a Sugar Beach digital production distributed by DocuMarket, now available on Vimeo.com. And remember, you don't have to be a member to watch. The membership just allows you to watch with a free code, which is posted in our community post section as of now. But if you still want to enjoy the film, it is at a discounted price, $3.33 for rental, $5.55 for purchase. The quick link is in our bio, along with all of the support links. The link to my book, our memberships, the GoFundMe to finish the full feature. It Started with the Heart on GoFundMe.com. All support links can be found in the bio description of our homepage. The short is available to watch with the free code up until 11:59 p.m. tonight Eastern Time. So you have plenty of time to watch. And once again, please leave a comment or a review on Vimeo if you have watched, because producer Jennifer and I, we love reading your feedback, but it also helps producer Jennifer to shop the film to finish the full feature. Producer Jennifer says, Slot, I'm seriously thinking of that for a shirt, even if I'm the only one buying it. Self-promo, horrid. She's a slob that says, I will also buy that, Jennifer. Oh, I love it. Producer Jennifer says, arms wide open for group hugs. I wish I could just run wild and hug everyone. Me too. I could roll wild. And 1 minute to 5:55. Oh my gosh. 5:55. It's officially 5:55. What a way to wrap up a beautiful Members Rally weekend. Thank you all for rallying with us all throughout the weekend, showing your support, showing up and showing out. That is the spirit of the Heart Train. I appreciate your efforts to help me to move MFM forward. 555 out alive, baby. 555 out alive. We love you. Have a great rest of your night and an even better week. Thank you all for your support, and thanks for watching. Emmanuel. Best family ever. My pleasure, Elaine. My pleasure. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Can you just click where it says end stream? The white one? Yep. Bye, guys.